There's something about Italy that gets under your skin. It's a country that feels alive. In the air, the architecture, and the way people talk with their hands. But for me, the true soul of Italy is found in its wine. A story, a history, a connection to the land. So I invite you on a journey, not just to taste wine, but to explore the regions, the culture, and the people behind every bottle. Imagine the warm Italian sun, the scent of cypress, the distant sound of church bells, and the clinking of glasses. This is the Italy we're about to explore, where every glass is an invitation to connect more deeply with the world. Our journey begins in Tuscany, the landscape of Renaissance dreams, rolling hills, cypress trees, and golden light. Here, wine is not just agriculture, it's living history, woven into the land for thousands of years. The vineyards follow the hills, creating a mesmerizing patchwork of green and gold. Driving through Chianti, between Florence and Siena, is to travel through the soul of Tuscan wine. Ancient farmhouses and medieval villages dot the landscape, inviting you to slow down and breathe it all in. And then there is the wine, Chianti Classico, made from the quintessentially Italian Sangiovese grape. Sangiovese is rustic, elegant, and powerful, tasting of cherry, leather, tobacco, and Tuscan earth. Imagine discovering a small family-run winery, greeted by the owner, hand-stained from the harvest. They lead you into a cool, dark cellar, the air thick with the scent of aging wine. Here, a glass of Chianti is more than a tasting. It's a conversation, a family story captured in a bottle. Picture yourself at a restored farmhouse as the sun sets, a bottle of Chianti, local pecorino, prosciutto, and fresh bread on the table. The wine glows ruby in the fading light. Each sip is the taste of sun, soil, and history. This is Tuscany, not just drinking wine but experiencing a connection to land and people. Tuscans have campanilismo, pride in their own village, their own wine. Even Chianti varies from hill to hill, each with its own microclimate and soul. Find a trattoria, ask for the house wine, and let it tell you its story. This is La Dolce Vita, the art of living well, learned one sip at a time. The experience will linger long after the last drop, a memory of sun, soil, and Sangiovese. The elegance of a Botticelli painting, the taste of Brunello di Montalcino, both are born here. The roads, the wines, the people, all invite you to slow down and savor. So, raise a glass and let Tuscany's story become your own. This is the heart of the Renaissance, alive in every vineyard, and it's waiting for you to discover it, one unforgettable sip at a time. From Tuscany, we head northwest to Piedmont, a land of misty hills, ancient castles, and powerful wines. Nestled at the foot of the Alps, Piedmont's Langhe Hills are a UNESCO World Heritage Site, their steep vineyards a testament to generations of determination. The king here is Nebbiolo, a grape as demanding as the land itself. Nebbiolo gives us Barolo and Barbaresco, the king and queen of Italian wine. Barolo is powerful and complex, Barbaresco elegant and graceful, both capable of aging for decades. Imagine wandering the cobbled streets of La Mora or Serralunga d'Alba, looking out over a sea of vineyards with the Alps on the horizon. In a centuries-old cellar, the winemaker draws Barolo from a massive oak barrel. The wine is pale garnet, but the aroma is intoxicating. Roses, tar, cherry, licorice, and earth. A sip reveals gripping tannins, vibrant acidity, and a depth that demands contemplation. This is not a casual wine, it's an experience, a story of struggle and place. Piedmont is more than Barolo and Barbaresco. Barbera is juicy and bright, Dolcetto soft and fruity, and Moscato dusty, sweet, and sparkling. The region is also home to the prized white truffle and the slow food movement. Picture a rustic meal in Barolo, tajarin pasta with butter and sage, topped with white truffle, paired with a glass of Barolo. The wine and food elevate each other, a perfect synergy. Piedmont teaches patience. A great Barolo is an investment in future pleasure. Imagine tasting these bold reds in a cellar that has seen a century of harvests. Feel the history in the stones, the complexity in the glass. Let Nebbiolo connect you to this rugged, beautiful land. Piedmont's wines are unforgettable, profound, honest, and deeply rooted in place. This is a region for those who appreciate nuance and power. The fog, the mountains, the vineyards, all shape the wine and the people. To visit is to taste history, patience, and passion. Piedmont is a land that rewards those who seek depth and authenticity. Every glass is a memory of fog, stone, and Nebbiolo. Let's continue our journey east. We travel east to the Veneto, a region of contrasts from the romance of Venice to the hills of Valpolicella. Venice's history as a maritime power is reflected in the diversity and accessibility of Veneto's wines. Just outside Verona, in Valpolicella, local grapes like Corvina and Rondinella create light, fruity reds. But the region's secret is appassimento, drying grapes to concentrate flavors for Amarone della Valpolicella. Amarone is bold, rich, and complex, with flavors of dried cherry, fig, chocolate, and spice. Imagine visiting a fruiteria in autumn, the air sweet with drying grapes, the winemaker balancing tradition and science. Tasting Amarone is a revelation, velvety, powerful, with a hint of bitterness that keeps it balanced. It's perfect with strong cheeses or rich meats, a wine to savor slowly. But Veneto is also home to Prosecco, made in the steep hills of Conegliano Valdobbiadene. Here, heroic viticulture means every vine is tended by hand. Picture yourself on a terrace overlooking green hills, a glass of Prosecco Superiore in hand. The bubbles are fine, the wine crisp and refreshing, with notes of green apple and white flowers. Prosecco is pure joy, a celebration of freshness and the start of a good time. Veneto embraces both the profound and the playful, Amarone's depth, Prosecco's delight. The region reflects the artistic weight of Verona and Venice, balanced by a light, joyful spirit. Dream of a gondola ride at dusk, then a toast with sparkling Prosecco in the hills. Veneto is a place where romance, history, and pleasure meet in every glass. Next, we journey south to an island of fire and flavor. We leave the mainland for Sicily, an island shaped by centuries of conquest and the looming presence of Mount Etna. Etna's black volcanic slopes, seemingly inhospitable, produce some of the world's most exciting wines. High-altitude vineyards, ancient vines, and mineral-rich soils create wines of elegance and complexity. The main red grape, Nerello Mascalese, yields Etna Rosso, pale, aromatic, with flavors of sour cherry, wild strawberry, and a smoky mineral edge. Imagine walking through a vineyard on Etna, the air crisp, the soil black and crunchy, the volcano smoking above. Tasting the wine, you sense the mountain's energy, ethereal yet powerful, with electric minerality. Sicily's story extends beyond Etna. On the western side, Nero d'Avola produces rich sun-kissed reds full of dark fruit and spice. Indigenous whites like Grillo and Caricante offer crisp aromatic wines with a saline sea spray note. Picture a seaside meal in Cefalu grilled swordfish, local olive oil, a chilled Sicilian white. The wine is zesty and refreshing, the perfect match for the island's seafood. Sicily is also home to sweet wines like Passito di Pantelleria and Marsala, each with its own story. The island is a continent in miniature, diverse, passionate, and deeply connected to the sea and sun. Envision a sunset tasting by the sea, the sky ablaze, the wine echoing the island's wild beauty. Sicily challenges perceptions. Its wines are as unforgettable as the land itself. For our final stop, we return to the mainland, to a region of quiet beauty. Our final stop is Umbria, the green heart of Italy, a land of rolling hills, forests, and medieval towns. Umbria is tranquil and introspective, its winemaking understated but full of rustic charm. The region's star is Sagrantino, a powerful tannic red once used for sweet wines, but now crafted into age-worthy reds. In Montefalco, the balcony of Umbria, vineyards bask in sunlight, rooted in clay and limestone. Imagine visiting a small family winery, the winemaker sharing the challenges and rewards of taming Sagrantino. The wine is inky, intense, with dark fruit, spice, and immense tannins, demanding food and patience. Pair it with wild boar stew or grilled sausages and lentils. The wine and food transform each other. Umbria also shines with white wines like Orvieto Classico, crisp, dry, with notes of almond and citrus. Explore ancient cellars beneath Orvieto, then emerge into the sunlit piazza for a glass of chilled wine. Umbria is about quiet discoveries, beauty in the understated, and wines that speak clearly of their origins. It's a place to slow down, breathe, and reconnect. Picture a glass of Sagrantino on a cool evening, or Orvieto on a sunny afternoon in a medieval square. This is Umbria, a region that rewards those who listen to its quiet, beautiful story. Our journey nears its end. And so, our journey through Italy's wine regions comes to a close. From Tuscany to Piedmont, Veneto to Sicily, and the green heart of Umbria, we've tasted not just wine, but history and passion. If this journey has inspired you, consider subscribing to join us for more adventures. The world is full of stories waiting to be discovered, in every bottle, on every plate, and around every corner. So keep exploring, keep tasting, keep traveling. Until we meet again, explore the world, one glass at a time. Ciao.